Union Home Minister Amit Shah reviewed the security situation in violence-hit Manipur for the second day in a row today as the MHA decided to rush in 50 additional companies of the CAPF to the state. The high-level meeting with the senior officials convened at the national capital decided to send over 5,000 additional security personnel to the state as the centre toughened its stand in dealing with the current situation. This was Home Minister Shah's second review meeting on the Manipur situation in the last 24 hours. Earlier last week, the MHA had rushed 20 additional CAPF companies following the outbreak of violence in Jiribam, taking the total number of CAPF companies in the state to 218. With 50 more companies set to be sent within this week, the total number of companies will then go up to 268. Of the 50 new companies, 35 units will be of the CRPF and the remaining of the BSF. All right, to give us more on this, our editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain joins us live from our newsroom. So Wasbir, 50 additional CAPF companies being sent to Manipur, the centre clearly toughening its stand and does not want any further escalation in violence, Wasbir.
Yes, first of all, Ronak, the big breaking story at this point is that Union Home Minister Amit Shah had concluded his security review of Manipur. This was his back-to-back security review of the situation in Manipur in the last 24 hours. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had yesterday reviewed the security situation in Manipur in the presence of Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan and Director Intelligence Bureau Tapan Dekha. Today, he has again reviewed the security situation in Manipur in New Delhi and top officials from the Union Ministry of Home Affairs and Intelligence Bureau attended this meeting apart from the heads of the paramilitary forces. And after this meeting, the Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah had decided to rush 50 additional companies of the Central Armed Police Force. Now, with these 50 companies being sent, the total number of paramilitary forces, total companies in the state has risen to 268 companies. Now, after the violence escalated in the last 3 to 4 days, the centre had rushed 20 additional companies of the security forces, of the paramilitary forces, that is the CAPF or the Central Armed Police Force. Now, that means in the last 3 to 4 days, the centre has decided to send 70 additional companies of the Central Paramilitary Forces, and this is going to take the total of Central Paramilitary Forces to 268 companies in the state. 268 companies is a huge force. It is close to 30,000 men actually on the ground, 26,800 to be precise. That means it's close to 30,000 paramilitary forces deployed in Manipur. In addition, there are personnel of the Assam Rifles and the army, apart from, of course, the state police, that is the Manipur police. So it's a huge security deployment as far as Manipur is concerned. But despite that, we have been seeing sporadic incidents of violence. Even last night, after the violence on the streets of Manipur, on the streets of Imphal day before yesterday, where rampaging mobs took to the streets and vandalized and burnt down one minister's house after another. The violence escalated in Jiribam, from where this latest episode of violence in Manipur had begun on last Monday, that is the 11th of November, when there was a shootout between armed militants and the paramilitary CRPF, where 10 of the armed men had lost their lives. After that, the situation escalated because some of the armed men from the hills had kidnapped 6 Meiteis, 3 of them women and 3 children, including a 10-month-old infant, and their bodies were later found killed in a most brutal manner. That had actually escalated tensions, following which we have seen the acts of arsoning and vandalization on the streets of Imphal, where up to 7 ministers and MLAs' homes were either destroyed or burnt, leading to the authorities imposing curfew in the whole of the Imphal Valley and imposing a ban on the internet once again, suspended the internet once again. So that is the background in which Union Home Minister Amit Shah reviewed the security situation twice in 2 days in a span of 24 hours. And today's meeting had led to the decision to dispatch 50 additional companies of the CAPF to trouble-torn Manipur. Now, army has already been called out. Yesterday, the army conducted flag marches. There is heavy deployment of the army troopers on the streets in Imphal and some of the and elsewhere in Manipur. Now, another big development is today is that for the first time since November 16, when the violence escalated, protests erupted in the Manipur University, where students carried out a protest wielding placards which said, they've also burned the effigies of Chief Minister Biren Singh as well as the state governor. That's what we are getting reports. They've burned down the effigies of the chief minister. They demanded security and resolution of the issues in Manipur. And thereafter, we've seen mass resignation of BJP grassroots level members in Ziribam, triggering speculations as to whether more such actions are expected. On the other hand, in the hills of Manipur, in Churachandpur, the Kuki Zo groups have decided not to conduct the burial of the 10 bodies who were killed in the police firing, in the paramilitary firing on the 11th of November, till the post-mortem report was given. Now, they are saying that they don't have the post-mortem reports, but since the post-mortem was conducted in Silchar in southern Assam, the Deputy Commissioner of Silchar, we are going to play out all these for you viewers. The Deputy Commissioner of Kachar district has said that the post-mortems are ready, and as soon as the Manipur authorities come up with a requisition seeking those post-mortems, they can be handed over to them. That's what the Deputy Commissioner in Kachar is saying, that the post-mortems are ready. They're ready to hand it over, provided the authorities send a requisition for the same. Now, another big development is that the NPP has severe ties. They have withdrawn support from the BJP-led alliance in Manipur. Yesterday, NPP National President Conrad Sangma had shot off a rather blunt letter to BJP National President JP Nadda, saying that they have lost faith in the leadership of N. Biren Singh, the Chief Minister. And today, Conrad Sangma, the NPP chief, said that if there is a new leader in Manipur, if there is a different set of leaders in Manipur, then the NPP would be willing to reconsider the decision of withdrawing support to the BJP in the state. So, it is clear that the NPP has only problems with Biren Singh's leadership, but not necessarily the BJP. That's the indication that is clear from what Conrad Sangma said to reporters in Shillong today. Now, another big development is that another alliance partner, on the other hand, have come up with a quite contrary stand. The Naga People's Front just recently briefed reporters in Manipur, in Imphal, and they said that they have reiterated their support to the Biren Singh-led government. The NPP has made it clear that they are part of the alliance, that they are going to remain part of the alliance. The NPP has, however, the NPF recently, just now, a short while ago, the Naga People's Front, which is another ally of the BJP-led government in Manipur, they held a news conference, and in that news conference, the NPF have reiterated their support to the Biren Singh government. They said they will continue to remain with the alliance, but the NPF has condemned the killings in Ziribam and at the same time has urged people not to take law into their own hands. The NPP has 5 MLAs in Manipur: Ram Muiva, Kasim Vasum, Awangbo Nyumai, K. Leshio and Losi Dikho. These are the 5 NPF MLAs, and in that pressure, they made it clear that they are going to be part of the alliance. Some breather there for Chief Minister Biren Singh and his government.
Absolutely, some breather there, of course, because it is, of course, pressure is mounting on Chief Minister N. Biren Singh to take some decisive action. Wasbir Hussain, thank you very much for all those details.